Hello everyone, I just want to thank you all for being here and let me do this speech for you all. I hope that this speech will really be beneficial for you all and you guys will leave practice today feeling more comfortable in your guys' body. My name is Leah Holman. I am currently going to Hocking College for Social Services, Corrections, and Criminal Justice. One day I wish to be a social worker so I can help people because that's what I like to do. And so that's another reason I decided to do this topic, because I think it can be helpful for you guys as young females and cheerleaders. You guys have kind of a high expectation for what you should look like and things like that. I understand because I was actually a cheerleader myself in high school, and I know what it's like to have to put those uniforms on, and they're not the longest skirts, or the tops don't cover as much as probably you would like. And you see other cheerleaders and things like that at games and you're like, oh, I wish I looked like that in my uniform and things like that. And so that all those negative feelings are what causes eating disorders. So I'm going to start by asking the question if anyone has ever heard of an eating disorder or knows anyone that might have one. As you can see, it's a common thing. Most of you guys have your hand raised for probably hearing about them, knowing about them, like anorexia, bulimia, things like that. Eating disorders are a psychological disorder characterized by abnormal eating habits, such as not eating at all, overeating, or vomiting after every time you eat. Most commonly, these eating disorders are caused by low self-esteem or thinking you're not good enough. And so that is going to go into my next question of asking you how many of you guys actually hate your body or want to change something. As you can see, most of you all have your hand raised for that as well, and I completely understand because I agree. I'm the same way. And in fact, we're not alone. Over 50% of girls say they wish they were someone else or had someone else's body. And even 9 out of 10 girls say they feel pressure from the media to be thin. And once again, I agree. I'm the same way. You watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show, you see all those models that are literally the size of my arm, or, basically any ads, magazines, things like that, most of them show thinner girls. Nowadays, a lot of them are trying to get more different body types and things like that, which is really good. I hope that they all continue to do that, but unfortunately a lot less companies are doing that, and they're sticking to this super standard thin size that you think you should be. These statistics that I just told you about are pretty high, and you might feel that you're never gonna feel comfortable in your body and things like that. And this is what I'm going to do with you guys. I want to share tips with you actually on how to, feel more positive about your body and things like that, and learn to appreciate yourself. My main goal is to help you guys, realize that you're not alone and that you look great just the way you are. And I don't want to see any of you guys, get an eating disorder. I know you're probably like, oh my gosh, just because I don't like the way I look, I'm not going to starve myself or things like that. But honestly, low self-esteem and having those negative thoughts and feelings about yourself is what starts the eating disorders in the first place. So the first tip I'm going to share with you guys is to stay positive. I know that sounds absolutely crazy. You're like, how can I stay positive when you look at yourself in the mirror every day and you think, I hate this about me, or I want to change this? And I'm the same exact way. I actually have a birthmark on my forehead, and I'm really insecure about it. In fact, I don't go out in public without any makeup on or anything like that. And that's one of the reasons why I decided to do this video without makeup on, is to show you guys that, we all have flaws. We all, I hate that, like I say, I hate my birthmark, and it's really taken me a lot of steps and things like that to feel more comfortable with it. And that's what I hope you guys will do with your flaws as well. For staying positive, if you look yourself in the mirror every day and say, I hate this about myself, or I want to change this, your mind is going to see that, and that's what causes those negative thoughts and feelings about yourself. But if you change it, that like all those negative feelings to one positive thought a day, like just look at yourself. It could be something as simple as looking in the mirror and saying, hey, you know, my hair looks okay this style, or my shirt really brings out the color of my eyes. Those positive thoughts and stuff will bring your internal happiness above and help you feel more confident and beautiful. The second tip I'm going to share with you guys might seem a little strange. I thought so myself until I really looked into it. And that tip would be look at art. I know you're like, this is stupid. Why would I look at art? But art collections and things like that have a ton of women in it. A lot. And art collectors and things like that, paint artists and things like that, are really, really good about doing different body images. All different body types. You don't have that one feeling of, oh, this is this one skinny girl that we should all look alike. There's thousands of body types, all different shapes, all different sizes, colors, everything. And that really helps you feel more confident and realize that, oh, you know, we don't all look the same, and that's okay. The third tip I'm going to share with you guys is to get moving. And yes, I'm talking about exercise. I know you're like, I'm telling you, you know, to feel more confident, and you're like, oh, exercising to change myself? No, I'm not telling you to exercise to lose weight, to change yourself. I'm telling you to exercise for your mind. Exercising has actually been proven to help develop better self-esteem and positive outlook on yourself, and so that's why I'm telling you to exercise. Once again, I'm not telling you to, you know, run 5 miles a day to help lose weight and things like that. It's for your mind. I want to challenge you all to just do something like 30 minutes, 20 minutes of some kind of exercise a day and see how that affects your mindset on yourself. Those are the 3 tips I have to share with you guys today, but there are tons and tons of many, many more. You can look up any of them and you will find a bunch of them, and hopefully you guys do try it and think about it, because the reality of it all is I'm not telling you guys that you have to, you know, absolutely love everything about yourself, because I don't. And I don't want to be a hypocrite, because like I say, we all are definitely going to have some flaws, some insecurities about ourselves. But I want you guys to feel better about yourself, because like I say, eating disorders are on the rise, and it is such a negative thing, and it could kill you. And I just want to help hopefully take away some of the negative thoughts and feelings to help decrease the fact of getting a eating disorder. So thank you all again, and as a wise guy once said, Justin Bieber, you should go and love yourself. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. Thank you all.